The example of radicals and rational exponent. For example, I will use one like, for example, 4 to the power of 4 out of 3. Okay. Now you learn already that a to the power of m out of n, that one will be a to the power of m being n root. Okay, or it would be n root of a, and then this one will be powered by m. Okay, so this one, the result will be 4, and the numerator become the index of the base. Okay, draw the radical sign, and then the denominator will be located on the radical sign there. So this one will be the third root of 4 to the power of 4. Okay, the other example will be, for example, this one, 6 root of 2. Okay, then you know, like 2. Okay, this one dealing with a fraction because it's a radical sign, right? Now what will be the numerator for the fraction there as an index? Well, look on the index of this number. Is there any index there? Yes, there is actually 1. And after that, the denominator of the fraction would be taken from the number that attached to the radical sign. That one will be 2 to the power of 1 out of 6. And then after that, there's another one, another example, like for example, the fourth root of 5 and being powered by 5 like this. Now you do the one that available in the bracket first. Okay, so this one itself, the one that inside the bracket, will be 5. Okay, and then radical sign, index will be fraction. The numerator will be the index of the number inside the radical sign, which is that one will be 1. Okay, and then the denominator will be the number that attached to the radical sign, which is 4. Like this. Okay, in the bracket, and then outside the bracket will be powered by 5. And how to simplify this one? This one will be 5 to the power of 5 out of 4. Okay, I hope that you don't have any problem with this one. Now, the other one that I want you to know is about this. If I ask you to simplify, for example, the square root of 32. Okay, now if you have something like this one, basically, if you have a question like this one, simplifying the square root of 32, then the one that you can do is you find two numbers that if are being multiplied, the result will be 32, and then make sure that one of them can be square root. Like for example, 16 can be square root, right? Become 4, or 2 can be square root. 4 can be square root to 2, or for example 81 can be square root to 9, right? So this one, for example, 4 can be square root into 2. Now this one can be divided by 4. Yes, it would be 4 what times 8, right? Correct? Yeah. Now in here, if you have a question like this, okay, basically, if I write it using the index notation format, or index that using a fraction, okay, I will write it like this, right? I will put the 4 times 8 inside the bracket, and then I know like the index for this one is 1, right? Because there is no index there, so it will be 1. Out of, what is the number that attached to this radical sign? Is 2. Something like this. Now, if you're using the lottery, Then you know that to like simplify this one, you will like power this one by half, this one by half. It means this one will be 4 to the power of half times 8 to the power of half. Now you know what is the meaning of half here, right, as an index. So it means actually this one, if I want to like write it in a different form, this one will be like square root of 4, where the numerator here is actually there is 1, and the 2 there will be here, times 8 being square root, right? 1 there and 2 there. Now my question is, this one can be square root, or right? You can. 2, okay, square root of 8 until you get it. Okay, and actually this one can still be simplified. So this one actually means that 2 times square root of 8. Now, can we simplify this one more? Yes, we can. Look, this one 2, correct? And then I draw the radical sign like this one. 8, find two numbers and make sure one of them can be square root perfectly. It will be 4 times 2. Am I right? Now, which one that can be square root? This one. Okay. So basically this one will be like 2 times square root of 4 times square root of 2. And this one become 2 times 2 times square root of 2, which is the result will be 4 square root of 2. Okay, one more example. If I have, for example, 27. Okay, then this one will be square root of 9 times 3. This one can be square root perfectly, right? This one is the product of 3 square, so I can make it 3 square root of 3. Okay, thank you.